Hi guys, it's Owen Davis here from Golfshake.com, and today we're going to reviewing the brand new Spieth 2 from Under Armour. Okay guys, so Spieth 2 has arrived for 2018, the next generation on from the Spieth One shoe. That was pretty popular actually, did quite well, certainly created a foundation for Under Armour to create some performance shoes. So Spieth 2 on first look, they do look quite different, they still have some detailing on them, which makes them quite busy in my opinion. The Spieth One was very busy, but these have been toned down quite a bit, but some guys will see the stitching on top and maybe think they're a bit too busy. One of the major differences that they've created in the Spieth 2 is they've made it a lot lighter, and that was my big criticism of Spieth 1. It was very stable, great performance shoe, did exactly what Under Armour wanted it to do, but it was pretty heavy. So if you were playing a lot of golf, you know, more than 18 holes in a day, I felt they were quite heavy on your feet and quite tiring. So what Under Armour have done to address that is they've still got this TPU upper, but they've also got this woven fabric at the back, and they've been able to save quite a lot of weight by putting this in there. So that is a big plus for me, them doing that. You've still got these rotational spikes that were so key in the technology to the stability of the shoe, that they work with Spieth. Spieth has some interesting foot movements, some quite extreme foot movement in his swing, but we all move our feet a lot, way more than we think during the golf swing, and these really help in that movement. I mean, Under Armour spent a lot of time working on this and making sure that these really are very effective. And you can also see on the shoe here, if I try and stretch or move the shoe, twist it around, it just doesn't move. It is rock solid, so you know you're going to get a very stable shoe out of this. And then the third thing that Under Armour have done is they've created a Gore-Tex shoe, which I think is a fantastic thing to do. You know, whether you think you're playing in wet conditions or not, you think it's bright sunshine, you play early morning, you're still playing in the dew, you're still walking in the long grass occasionally and getting your feet wet. So it's great that they put Gore-Tex into this shoe. So guys, we're going to go out on the course now, get to it, put these on for the first time and see how we get on, and we'll report back to you in a little bit. So then guys, just finished up on the golf course testing the Under Armour Spieth 2 for the first time. Now, I really enjoyed the Spieth One, but I did have an issue with how heavy the shoes were. And they were comfortable, but they weren't the most comfortable shoes on the market, performance shoes on the market. However, these, I think they've made some really great improvements on. They are quite a bit lighter. You can tell as you walk around the golf course that these are more up there with some of the top ones on the market in terms of the weight. And in terms of stability, they are, you know, one of the best, one of the very best. Incredibly stable shoe. If you're active with your feet, these rotational spikes make a big difference. Like I said in the video earlier, you can't twist this, so you feel rooted on your backswing, and then it's not a problem turning through the ball at all. So I think it's a great shoe. a big improvement on Spieth One, and it's great to see them developing that further and moving that on each year. I also prefer the design to Spieth compared to Spieth One as well. I think they've toned it down a bit. Some people will get a bit iffy about some of the detailing on the toe. I didn't mind that at all. I thought it looked quite premium, quite nice indeed. And my only slight concern with these is that where they've taken the weight out and used this fabric at the back, I do worry. I've got the white one. I do worry about how clean I'm going to be able to keep that, and you know, how am I going to tidy that up if it gets dirty, gets muddy. I play in the UK in muddy conditions. Having said that, they do a black one of these, which is kind of the hero model that Spieth's been using, so the dirt will not be such an issue with those. So that is something to consider if you're going to buy these. So guys, I'd love to know what you think of these. Please don't hesitate to comment below if you've got any questions. By then I will have played a few more rounds with them and given them a more of a full test. Comfort can only really be tested over a longer period of time, and I intend to wear these for a few rounds at the very least. So comment below, I'll do my best to answer your questions. As ever, if you're watching this YouTube and you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll see you next time.